Docket for May 28th, we hear from Deonte Nash, who was a celebrity stylist and a friend of Cassie. He does make it clear that even though he was subpoenaed to testify, he does not want to be there. Before he got on the stand, there was some discussion, some back and forth between the prosecution and the defense. The prosecution wants him to testify about a particular incident at Cassie's 29th birthday party where she received a notice from Diddy that he wanted her to participate in the F-off, leave her party and participate in this. And she told Mr. Nash that she did not want to. The defense has argued that he should not be able to testify to this incident because Cassie did not include this incident in her testimony. She's not able to be recalled to the stand because she just gave birth. Mr. Nash is a character, and he was a character on stand. He said he started in 2008 as an intern for Bad Boy Records before he became a celebrity stylist. He said he owes Diddy his career. He stopped working for Sean Combs in 2018. When shown a photo of his headshot, he said he looked amazing. So his testimony was very colorful. He's definitely a character. He heard Diddy make threats against Cassie that he was going to beat her up. Diddy make threats that if Cassie didn't do what he wanted her to do, that he would not release her music, that he would release explicit videos of her. So he was just testifying to how he would use violence and intimidation to make Cassie do what he wanted her to do. He recalls an instance in 2013 or 2014, he's not sure, where Diddy showed up as they were packing for a trip and Cassie was asleep. He barged through the door and attacked her, pulled her by her hair, threw her on the couch, started hitting her. Him and another assistant, Mia, who will be testifying in this case, tried to stop him, but he would not. He did not stop until he drew blood. He's not sure if anybody actually made a 911 call. He tried to, and he was told to not. During another incident around the same time frame, he witnessed another time where Diddy was violent with Cassie. During this instance, he was also violent with Mr. Nash. He overheard a conversation that Diddy had with Cassie, threatening to release sexually explicit videos of her if she did not do what he was asking her to do. Mr. Nash said that he responded that Cassie should let Diddy release the tapes because he's on there too. That's when Cassie informed him that no, Diddy was not on his tapes. These were tapes of her with other men. She also included that she did not want to engage in acts with these other men, but that he had made her do it. He testified that he often witnessed bruises on Cassie's body, her arms, and her legs, visible bruises. He testified he used to try to help Cassie hide from Diddy at different hotels, but he would constantly blow up everybody's phone. He testified that he tried to speak to Quorum, also known as KK, about the violence that he had witnessed from Diddy against Ventura. She said that she would speak to Diddy about it, but the violence continued. He said that he never reported any of the violence that he witnessed out of fear of retaliation. He also said that he did not hate Diddy. That was not his personality. He still spoke highly of the man, even though he's still close with Cassie, even spoke to her about what she was wearing to the trial, spoke to her after she gave birth, though he considers himself Cassie's friend, but still, does not have any ill feelings towards Diddy. On the cross-examination, he did clarify that he never filed any type of lawsuit against Diddy. Again, he never reported any of the violence, that he did credit Diddy for launching his career. In his examination, he talked about how Diddy did control her style, what she wore, who she worked with. But on cross, the defense brought up the point that Diddy, as the owner of the record label, that he did have a certain amount of control over his artists, and that was typical in the music industry. Still being a whole character on stand, at one point he complained about it being too cold in there, asking how could they do this all day. Made a question about, even though Diddy controlled his style, did he have any input in any of the other artists? And he said no, some of them looked terrible. They was just out there doing their own thing. He testified that he has seen Cassie take drugs, including Molly and ecstasy, at a time inside her home. He also testified that he has partaken in marijuana, and included that when he did disclose this to the prosecution, they kind of cut his interview short. So that is the end of his testimony for today. He will return tomorrow for the rest of his cross-examination. I would say he brought up some very valid points that key into the RICO, that he had witnessed the abuse, that he had reported it to other Bad Boy or Diddy employees and nothing was done. There was a time that Cassie did not want to be involved in the F-offs. Now, I don't know why he still holds Diddy in such high regard. I don't know if he really feels that way or he's still intimidated about what Diddy may be able to do, that you can see somebody be so violent towards somebody that you call your friend, but you still have no ill feelings towards them, and you can be so lighthearted and such a character while offering testimony about some really violent acts with your friends. So we'll see what else he gives on cross. Until next time.